Right. Got everything I need for tonight. I think. Let me just check my list. New grappling hook, smoke petals, materials for the costume. Yep. I am good. Huh. Time to start heading home. Oof. Gonna be a cold one out tonight, I think. And oh, hello there, sir. Did you want something? You certainly seem to want to get my attention, given the way you're pointing that gun at me. Oh, you're a mugger! Oh, very cool. Not the most rewarding career choice I often find, but who are you mugging? Me. That's, just, I'm sorry, that's just, it's just, okay, I'm sorry. I think I'm done. I'm sorry. That was rude. I didn't mean anything by it, but, honestly, out of everyone in this city, you chose the wrong person to rob, my friend. I mean, it is hilarious, really. Such a terrible choice on your account. Oh. You see, you may not have realized, due to my friendly personality, but, I'm a supervillain. I know, I'm not wearing my costume, but, yeah, look into my eyes. See the danger in them? And currently, they're fixated on you. So, you can either escape their gaze and leave, or I'll show you what being a supervillain really means. What the? Oh, come on, not you again. Ugh. Are you done? I had that. Thank you very much. I was just talking that guy down, and then you had to show up and ruin everything. Really? Not everyone needs to be saved, you know. Some of us mere mortals are just fine saving ourselves. Oh, don't act like you don't recognize me. It's me, Shroud, remember? From the museum. I know you've been following me. Why else would you be in this specific alley when I just so happen to be getting mugged down it? Right. You were investigating a series of muggings in the area. Well, I totally believe you. Now what were you really doing here? It's been a couple of weeks since that museum thing. Are you here to arrest me? Did it take you that long to figure out who I really was? Because my mask isn't really that secretive. Just a bit of style for my capers to keep things fun. Very few people ever actually see my face when I'm on the job. You're one of the few. So I'll ask again. What are you doing here? I know your routines. I've been keeping an eye on you, remember? Even more so since we met. And I know this isn't where you normally patrol. So what's going on here? Because I know I seemed nice and friendly back in the museum, but that was before you stole my statue off me. I'm a lot less nice now, buddy boy. So what do you want? You're joking. You're telling me you've been going out of your way to find me because you want to go on a date? Why, oh why would you want to do that? And also, what makes you think I'm available? Maybe That whole Flirty Supervillain thing back at the museum was just an act, to get you to lower your guard? I mean, it worked, didn't it? Kinda. But to answer your unasked question, I am single. I'm usually pretty busy planning my capers, friend. And I don't have much of a social life outside of work. Oh, and before you ask, I don't date supervillains. The ones I associate with are either way too into it or losers. There's no middle ground. Which one am I? Oh, that's very cute. I'm the exception. The perfect in-between. Committed, talented, down to earth, but not too little, not too much. I wonder which one of those you are. It's been my experience that applies to heroes, too. So, maybe you're an exception as well? Because you're not a loser, despite what everyone says. But you're not too committed either, if you're serious about what you're asking. I mean, what makes you think I'd want to date you? Sure, you are intriguing and very pleasant on the eyes. And you did just, quote unquote, save me, even though I didn't actually need saving. But you're a superhero, and you're a good person. Both of those are red flags in my book, darling. And from your perspective, I'm a criminal. Why on earth would you want to date me? Aww. I'm really the only person that's been nice to you while you were in costume? Huh. Sympathy points are not generally the best card to play when asking someone out, but I think you meant that, didn't you? Alright, fine. I'll go on a date with you. But remember, I'm doing this for you more than I'm doing it for me. And if I get an inkling that this is secretly a trap of some kind or anything like that, I'm gonna escape. Got it? I'll scamper across the rooftops and you'll never see me again. That'll be that. I am still impressed that you tracked me down. You're the first person that's ever done that. I feel like a celebrity running into a fan at an airport. So weird. Before we get down to dating, though, there is one condition. No, nothing like that. I mean, you can say no to it, but if you do, well, date's off. We have to do it in costume. Yep. You heard me right. In costume. Masks on. And takeout. I want takeout. 'Cause there's no way we're gonna actually be able to eat at a restaurant in costume, is there? Oh, I am wearing my costume. It's under my clothes. I always keep it on just in case. So, if you'll kindly turn around. Thank you. Right. Here's the plan. I want Italian. Something hot and spicy. So, I'll leave that to you. You're the one who wants this date. You can sort it out. I'll sort out the venue, and we can meet up in a few minutes. What? What do you mean you don't have any money? Well, I know the costume's skin tight, but I thought you'd at least be able to fit a wallet in there. Ugh, fine. You're lucky you're cute. Here's some cash. This should be enough. Especially in a neighborhood like this. We'll meet up again in a few minutes and enjoy a nice meal together. Right? Now remember, hot and spicy. I don't care what it is so long as it meets those 2 criteria. Okay? Okay. I'll see you shortly. Up here! Hello? I can smell that stuff from the rooftops. Come on, it smells great. There you are. Man, you got that stuff fast. I've set this whole thing up. Looks nice, doesn't it? Especially when you consider how quickly I did it. I think once you get over the slight chill in the air, you'll find this better than any restaurant, isn't it? I mean, with a view like this, I'd say it's worth the chill. Now, what'd you get me? I'm starving. Oh, wow. This is exactly what I would have ordered. Great minds think alike. We're off to a good start. What'd you get? Oh, that looks nice. Can I try some? I'll let you have some of mine. Fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, that's really good. Great choice. So, how have you been? Up to much? Fighting crime? Righting wrongs? Living a double life? Well, I assume you have a secret identity. What with the mask you're rolling up slightly to expose your mouth? Not like you can eat food in it, right? So, what do you do when you're not wearing a costume? Oh, I'm not trying to find out who you are. I'm not trying to pry into your secret identity. I'm just curious. I mean, if you don't tell me, I'll just make up something for you. Maybe you're a mild-mannered reporter? Yeah, that's original. Ooh, a science whiz. Astronaut? Stripper? Gotta be something like that with a bod like that. Really? I wouldn't have guessed. Must be hard to balance the superhero stuff and the real world stuff all the time. Why do you do it? I mean, I'm me all the time. Even out of costume. That encounter with that mugger, I didn't hesitate to start flexing who I was on him. But you... I bet if you'd been out of costume, you would have played the part, wouldn't you? Would have pretended you're a meek little civilian. And then as soon as they robbed you, you would have just gotten into costume and tracked them down. I have to admit, it does sound like fun. But I bet it gets tedious. You know, I can't think of a single other superhero that has a secret identity nowadays. No major ones, anyway. Why do you do it? Yeah, I'll be more specific. I could ask about a lot of things you do, really, but... why do you live among them? Yeah? Pretend you're a civilian? I don't get it. Okay, I get that you don't want to abandon your friends and family or anything, but I'm not saying you do that. I'm just wondering why you still work a 9 to 5. Wouldn't it be more fun to drop the man and embrace the super? That's what I do. And look at me, I'm way happier than you are. Yeah, I can't see your eyes, but I bet if I took that mask off, you'd have bags under them, wouldn't you? From all the stress. Not only from fighting crime, but from keeping such big secrets from people. And your social life can't be that great. I mean, you asked me out for one. A supervillain you've met once and literally tried to arrest? Talk about desperate, right? I was only joking. But wouldn't it be nice to remove that stress, hero? Wouldn't it be nice to live a little? Sorry. I apologize. Probably pushing my luck a little bit too much there, wasn't I? Still, you have to admit, being a superhero full-time would be much more rewarding, wouldn't it? All the other heroes do it. You could focus on fixing your public image. Maybe even start getting paid. Do you have any idea how much money people make off of sponsorship deals these days? Oof. That could be you, my friend. Yeah. I do seem to know a lot about that stuff, don't I? Like I said, I keep my eye on a lot of you hero types. I know what you get up to. But being serious, out of all of them, you are by far the most interesting. It's very tempting to peel that mask away. See the person underneath. But I'm not going to, because that's no fun. I don't want to see who you pretend to be. I want to see who you really are. And I'm hoping that's who's sitting before me now. You see, superhero masks are like being on the internet. There's a certain anonymity behind them. And the way people act with that anonymity shows you who they really are, deep down. Usually. But I'm not so sure in your case. You spend half your time pretending to be one person, the other half pretending to be someone else. I mean, which part of you is real? I can't tell. I'm the real me, right now, sitting in front of you. Even with my mask off, I'm the same person. Not you, though. So, which one is it? I'm hoping it's who I'm speaking to now. Not the civilian. But until you figure that out, friend, I'm going to have to leave you. I had a really nice time tonight. The meal was top-notch. But the company... oh, man. The company... exquisite. I had a lovely time. But I don't like being lied to, friend. Or people lying to themselves. So, until you've decided who you really are, I don't want to see you again. Got it? You can keep the cash I gave you, alright? From the sounds of things, you need it a lot more than I do. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Maybe grab another meal. But like I said, until you know who you are, until you've decided whether you're a hero or a civilian, do us both a favor and stay away, alright? Because I'm meant to be the supervillain in this relationship. See ya. Hey there, cupcakes. Thank you all so very much for your time and attention. You were all so very good to me. Thank you very much. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please consider doing so. That helps me out. And what also helps me out is so many new cupcakes to welcome to my patrons list this past weekend. I am humbled and sometimes a little overwhelmed, but always flattered. We have Dave Espedin, Bob Neal, Craig Freeman, Byron, Tom, Old Man Consequences, You Need a Bath, Ernest Bursa, Siggy, and Facundo Saval. Thank you very much for your support. And of course, to those very special cupcakes who go over and above when showing their support. There is Tomas Rogers, That One Brit, Your Skating Wolfie, Nosti, Rogue Scholar, Barry Wilburn, Esteed, Anon, SLE Photo, Harper Evolution, Wolf9004, Succubus Slave, Malicilo, Army Guy 007, Mr. Fabulous, Lou, Bunny, Tiny the Taxman, Meryl, Inline Flaws, Anin, Darth Mythos, Red Death 48, Always Able, Vagar, Moon, Old Bean UK, Kahlua Bear Forces, Cody, Artlow, Pierce Tailish, and Christian Cleopa. And I tell you what, if you are not one of my patrons, go on over and check that out, because that is where I get to post the audios that I cannot post here. You can find the link in the description. Thank you all so very much. I hope you will all be as good to yourselves as you are to me. And I will speak to you tomorrow.